don't know. It just feels good to like loudly make.
To emote.
Yeah. Do you ever do that? Just go, oh.
Nah.
You don't?
Nah, I don't emote.
Where do you put that then?
I don't know. I just be laughing at people that be emoting and shit.
You don't do that?
Nah.
Where does that go? You don't have that inside? That no.
Nah.
Why?
Only like if I'm watching sports and soccer's the only sport I watch, then like if we score or if they score against us, then I'll emote. You know what I mean?
You have the energy of someone that would. You have the energy of like Dr. Sebi, like that would like hear some shit. Like I don't know. You don't.
That was cool till he died recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did he die? Cancer?
Mysterious.
Was it mysterious?
Kinda, because they put him in jail. And
For what?
I don't know. I feel like it was trumped up charges, and then he died in prison in the country that he had his health center on. Yeah.
I want the real diet plan. I want to know the truth.
You want to know the truth?
I would probably want to know it more than I would want to know the truth about religion. What's the secret?
I think we all know the truth about religion. You grew up Catholic?
Kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah, like a little bit Catholic, a little bit this church,
though.
a little bit this church. We moved like every year, so.
Hilarious. How many churches you get kicked out of?
Oh, we were in a few. Yeah, we were in a few. We would stay at the ones that had the best food.
That's
my mom would be like, "We're going to this one for a few weekends."
Hilarious.
Mm-hmm. The Presbyterian church had the best bagels. They did.
That's hilarious.
I don't even know what a Presbyterian is. Do you?
But they got bagels.
They got the best bagels.
Yeah, that's what you thought Presbyterian meant was bagels.
You know what they introduced me to, and this is kind of crazy. They introduced me to plain. This is fucked up. Just plain untoasted white bagel with cream cheese. And that, I got to tell you, it's a different beast.
In a good way or bad?
In a good way.
Yeah, I can't. My bagels got to be toasted.
Of course, they're good toasted, but you know when guys cheat on women and they're like, you can't have a steak every day. Sometimes you need a cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about my untoasted bagels. It's like you can't have a perfectly toasted bagel. Sometimes you just need to rip into a gooey soft one.
That's just like a quickie though. You know, like having an untoasted bagel is like the quickie of bagels.
Yeah, it's a side bitch of bagels.
Hurry up, my wife is coming.
Yeah.
We don't got time to toast this.
It's true, you're right. Yeah. Here, eat this.
Yeah, get one of those 4-hour hotel stays that
and
they
you
have
bring
on the
those
East Coast.
In a grocery bag with you.
Yeah.
With cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But you're vegan. Mm-hmm. How long?
Shit, only 15 years. Not that long.
What was the switch for?
I was eating with a friend, and they were vegan, and they had a book, and it had like all these worms coming out of people's stool that ate meat. I was just laughing at her clown, and I was just eating meat and shit. And then when I went home, I had like some turkey sausages, and I was cooking those later on, and it just reminded me of the worms and shit.
And you were done.
And I was like, let me finish these turkey sausages and shit. and all the meat that's in my house, which was only chicken and fish at the time.
Okay.
And then let me see if I can be vegan. And I didn't even know what it was because I was eating pizza and all kinds of shit. And I was telling her, hey, I'm vegan now. She's like, what you eating? I said, I've been eating pizza. And I was naming all kinds of shit with cheese. Like, vegan means no cheese.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that at the time. I thought it just meant not eating meat.
Yeah.
So then I had to start over.
Was it hard?
Cheese is in everything. Cheese, you eat cheese more than it.
Oh, I know. And I eat even more cheese than that.
Yeah.
Whatever the amount of too much cheese people are eating, I eat cheese regularly.
Damn.
Listen, I found out I was allergic to everything like 2 months ago. I did one of those allergy tests where they take your blood and they give you the whole panel. From Ways to Well, this place, Joe's place.
Oh, okay.
And they send you the whole thing, incredibly detailed. And I found out I was allergic to everything. Everything.
Were you having any issues?
Well, the thing is, they test it. They tell you if you're mild, moderate, or severely allergic. Mm-hmm. And I was not severely allergic to anything. And I was just moderately allergic to a bunch of things. And there are things that basically what they want to do is they cut it all out for 3 months and then introduce it one at a time to see if that's the thing that's like irritating your body or whatever.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I tried to do it. I did it for a week. And
that sounds just like you.
It's more damaging because I went back and I just doubled down on all the. I was like, oh yeah, I can't. I almost did it like spitefully. I was like, I can't eat chicken. Watch me. Like I eat more than I normally did. I did it like out of anger almost.
You're only hurting yourself. You know that, right?
Always. In every situation where I've done that. Yeah.
Who you think you're hurting? I'm going to show them.
Yeah, and it's me.
Nigga, you're them.
I'm them.
Yeah.
Wow, that was spiritual.
I mean, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for, Kim.
Wow, Dr. Ian. Thank you so much for being here.
You did call me Dr. Sabi.
Yeah, is that his name, Sabi or Sebi? Sabi.
It's both. They work.
Okay. Yeah. Well, R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P.
You know who's next is that white bitch.
Ooh.
What's her name? The onion goes great in the sock. So when you take the onion in the sock, what you do is white woman talks about nutritious food in English accent. This is how I Google.
Never heard of her. You make Google work when you Google. Red top. One hand on a glove. One hand gloves.
Oh God, what's her name?
English woman.
Google, you did bad.
Health.
God damn. I don't know, but they're after her next. They're coming for
I thought you'd be a better Googler than that.
I know.
I thought you'd be a better Googler than me, but you're not.
And the embarrassing part is I've put in my 10,000 hours on Google. There was a point in time where I was on like YouTube and stuff, and I felt like I had finished it. Like in the beginning when YouTube came out, like I had ran through the videos so much where I was like, when Rob Deerdeck's show came out and he was doing all the videos, I was like, I know all of these. Like I knew every single one.
Damn.
And I was like, this is my dream job. Just showing people videos I love.
Yeah, you could have worked research for his show. You could have sourced
still could,
it.
probably.
Yeah, you probably could.
That's just been like 40 seasons.
Yeah, that shit is still on the air.
Yeah, because guess what? The videos will never end. It's so smart.
And you ended them. You finished them.
Me?
Yeah, you watched them all.
Oh yeah, they end. Yeah, but then they come back. They go through seasons. There's like a rebirth of new generations doing stupid things and filming it. I see fucking fucked up shit online.
Let's talk about how I'm replacing Ian Finance. You're replacing Ian. Ian Finance was supposed to be the guest.
Yeah, Ian Finance, you fucking dickhead. You canceled the podcast. Ian Edwards said that you're a cuck and a bitch. Remember you said that before we started?
I don't really remember saying that.
Yeah, you were like, that dude fucking stinks. That New York guy.
What does Ian have to do that he canceled on you?
I don't know. He calls... Ian's my sober friend, but he calls...
Oh, he's sober now?
Yeah, he's sober. But he calls me like a crackhead.
Drugs so hard that even when he's sober, he has like I just did drugs vibe.
He does. Yeah. He calls me. Well, he's supposed to do the podcast. We're doing the podcast. He's like, I forgot I had a thing at 6:00. I can't make... He was 30 minutes late to the one podcast, and then he couldn't do mine. So then he's like, can we do tomorrow? And I have such bad ADD. Or he said, can we do Thursday? And I have such bad ADD. I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. Absolutely. Forgetting that my pod drops on Wednesdays. Uh-huh. So then Wednesday comes around, I have no pod, and I'm like, fuck, that's because I rescheduled without thinking. And I need to get on Adderall. I've been avoiding it for years. That's another story.
Hilarious. You might not need to get off Adderall. You might need to slow down on the weed. But me telling you that might make you double down on the weed. So
that's it. You know what? As soon as we're done, I'm hurting me. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm surprised you didn't do it right now. What's stopping you? Yeah. I know why he canceled though.
Why?
Because you have a boyfriend, and you made him go on that date, and y'all smash shit together.
Don't say smash it together in front of my man. Explain it more.
Didn't he see it? You didn't show him
Yeah,
the
he
date?
saw it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you say you smashed it together.
Yeah. Like toilets and shit like that. Whatever y'all was doing in what they call those rooms?
The smash room.
The smash room. Yeah, it's a smash room.
Yeah, no, we did go on a date for Skankfest.
Mm-hmm.
He was the winner of the comedy dating show.
Hilarious.
But when he called and canceled, he was like, I have to do this thing. I have a dinner. It was like the craziest story. He was like, I have to do a fitting for a wrestler at a dinner, but it's only at 11:15, and it was like the craziest thing I'd ever heard. And I was like, Ian, just fucking cancel.
Yeah.
He was like, you sound mad. I was like, I just want to be off this phone call. I don't know what this means, but no, I don't think he's mad that I have a boyfriend. He seems pretty happy.
That's an elaborate cancel. I mean, he did Sarah's podcast. He didn't cancel,
Dude,
so,
I know.
So I don't
He
know.
didn't cancel on her. Well, it was the same day as mine.
Yeah.
And then I came in and he said, oh, got a jet.
Yeah.
I feel like he
of-
doesn't like Puerto Ricans.
No, he liked you. He went and broke shit with you. What are you talking about?
You can fuck something you hate. You want to fuck something you hate.
But now that you can't fuck something you hate, like why even do their
Why do
podcast?
the podcast? Fuck, dude. Fuck.
And I got to be honest with you. Now, I knew you had a boyfriend. I didn't know, like when I saw him online. But like you hug different now that you got a boyfriend.
You have to.
I knew it coming. And it's not like you had a slutty hug before.
Yeah.
I was like,
This hug's a little colder.
This
It's colder.
is a little cold and rigid.
Oh,
This
no,
is rigid.
yeah.
But that's respect and love to him. but you were hugging like that for like a few weeks now, maybe even more. I was like, wait a minute, because we run into each other in Austin and we're always happy to, and it's always an accident and we hang out.
I'm
we
gonna
hung out
hug
by
you a
pool.
little tighter every time.
No, you got to keep showing the respect.
Yeah.
yeah, keep showing the respect.
Okay, yeah. You do start hugging a little different. You know what I've liked?
Mm-hmm.
After COVID, for a lot of people, I cut off hugs completely.
Right.
It's too much hugs that go around here.
I just
I'm sorry.
fist bump.
Fist bump's it, dude. I don't think everybody needs to be hugging.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big hugger.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll hug guys and girls,
Right, but
I know
you're
people,
close friends.
Yeah, but it was just an everybody thing. It was all about love because I come from an era where people wasn't hugging and it was like a lot of fighting and gunshots. So I was happy when we entered an era of like everybody's just hugging everybody.
Dude, Dr. Ian.
You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Ian comes up and he brings up your vibrations when he comes around.
You know what I'm saying?
He gets you healthy. He gives you hugs.
But if you're not comfortable hugging, then it's fine. I get it. Like right now, I fist bump because I don't know what people been doing with their hands.
That's another thing.
You feel me?
You know what they've been doing with their hands. Yeah. It's not that you don't know. The problem is you know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's not the lack of knowledge. Honey, I wish I didn't know what they were doing with their hands.
You ever get somebody's phone number now and they hand you their phone to put the number in? And it's like, I say, no, you take that in the bathroom.
You do.
And
every time you shit.
Every time
and you wipe your ass, and I bet you pick up the phone and move it towards the sink before you wash your hands.
And then you wash your hands and the phone. And then you're like, put the number in. I'm like, nah, let's just me never get your number.
Sounds like someone has a little touch of the OCD.
Is it OCD or do I want people's shit on my hands?
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Good point. But other people don't think about that. When I someone puts their phone in my hand, or if I shake hands with someone who I really think doesn't have clean hands, I can physically feel it on my hand.
Oh, shit.
It's like a thing where one hand feels like heavier and like it feels like it has a thin coat of paint on it.
Not anymore. It's on your hand now.
Yeah, no, it passed on. I think that's called contamination.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it has passed on. And sorry, the manager of the Comedy Store.
Son of a bitch. The disrespect. First, I'm a replacement. I got a boyfriend hug. And now texting in the middle. It's 9:30 at night.
So when you do the hug, are you doing is it like a handshake into hug, or you go straight in for it?
Me, I'd fist bump, right?
Or you fist bump.
But guys get offended that you just fist bump them, especially when they're like. So then I'll give them some physical touch to be like, it's not you.
It's not you.
It's
yeah.
me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But I'm happy to see you. This doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? it's even more awkward when you're fist bumping girls because I do
Also,
that to
yeah,
girls.
you don't want them to think that you're down low because not wanting to hug a man is a little down low.
It is.
You're like, I'm open to hugging my guy friends. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, not wanting to hug, but being angry about it. You ever see a guy goes to hug him? It's like, I don't hug dudes. And it's like, oh no.
Yeah, that's an issue. Yeah, I don't hug dudes. Yeah,
You know, or even if you don't, but to be angry about it is a different.
right. I'd rather hug a dude than shake the hands. Like,
Yeah.
I've been in the male bathroom and like see somebody. One time, somebody was in a stall and they were blowing it the fuck up, and I'm just washing my hands, and then that person came out of that blown up stall and walked right out the bathroom. And you know, to remember all the times you've been in a stank bathroom and to remember that time, that was an outstanding.
You ever go into a bathroom and you go, what happened in here?
That happened to me at work this week. And I wanted to leave because I didn't want people to come in and blame me for that shit.
Yeah. You got to get out quick.
Yeah, if we had another
Oh my
bathroom
God,
at
when
work,
you
I
get
would have
shit
bounced.
framed,
Shit framed, yeah. Hilarious.
when you get shit framed, it hurts. It hurts different.
Does that happen in a girl's bathroom?
This is what happens. This is a really gross thing that happens. Sometimes you get stinky pussy framed.
Ooh.
Sometimes you go into a bathroom stall and you go, someone in here is going through something.
Oh, shit.
And immediately you want to leave and then someone's waiting and you go, oh no,
shit.
I've been stinky pussy framed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's one of the
fucked
worst framings. I'd rather get shit framed. I'd rather get piss on the seat framed.
Piss on the
That's
seat.
another one.
Yeah.
I'm sure you go through that one as a guy.
Yeah, I'm not touching the seat, but I try to miss it. And if I don't, if I hit it,
Look at the draw.
I mean, hey, man, I didn't hit it as much as I could have. I don't understand the piss on the floor right next to the urinal. Like, this is not even like, we at the airport. Like, this wasn't a nightclub bathroom where somebody
Right.
might have been tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you missing, like, on
I
your
always
way
thought
to a
it'd be
flight?
like maybe really small
Nah, it'd be puddles sometimes.
penises.
Oh, I mean, then you should.
Right? Like if imagine if a guy unzipped his
To be
pants
honest,
and
I
it was
wouldn't-
just like a pimple.
To be
It's
honest,
like,
I
you can't
wouldn't
really,
know.
You can't. You can't control that stream now.
I wouldn't know.
Oh no.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
He never misses a dribble.
No.
Dr. Ian? Dr. Ian never misses a dribble. He wouldn't know.
Right? It's a bullseye for me all the time.
I've actually never spilled once.
Yeah. I mean, that could be the issue, but I don't know.
God, I fucking hate a public You know what I hate? I hate when you go somewhere and they give you the key attached to something. It's like a wood plank. I'm like, and how much poop is on this plank?
Yeah.
This key goes in and out of the gas station restroom where people are going to blow it up.
Yeah,
if you're
Gelson's
stopping,
on Franklin Avenue.
Gelson's?
Yeah.
They have a plank on theirs?
It's a spoon or some shit.
Gelson's, have some fucking class.
Yeah.
Gelson's is too expensive for that.
I know. Get a code, you son of a bitches.
Get a code, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Get an eye scanner, Gelson's, with the prices you have. I want to put my eye in the fucking door.
Get a food scanner.
Dude, give me a diaper. I want to shit in your aisle. Why are you so expensive? Fuck Gelson's. I'm done. I went to with Sarah. Is that the very expensive one, Gelson's? The very, very crazy. No, Erewhon.
They're all expensive, but Air One is
What's wrong with them?
Air One?
Yeah. Are they okay?
I mean, are the people who, I fuck with them.
The
But
prices, Ian. The prices are out of absurd. They're out of this world. They're alien-like.
yeah, they are.
No, it's not like yeah, they are. It's like halfway eaten chocolate chip cookie in a plastic container is $42.99. It's like really crazy.
It was only $42.99. Which one did you go to? I got to go to that one.
Did you
that's
go
cheap.
off on half off Tuesdays?
Yeah, what the? Did you have a coupon or something? For 42 for one cookie is pretty cheap at Air One.
I'll tell you what my boyfriend did recently, if you want to call him that.
Oh, damn, he's in hot water already.
He's in the room.
Oh, the good hugs gonna come back soon.
Somebody misses his good hugs. Okay, so we're at the grocery store. We go to self checkout. We're waiting in a line for a while. There's this thing that happens to me where life can be moving, and for some reason, the second that I choose to go to a place where I need to like check out or leave, everything stops. Like suddenly, the lady in front of me, her pepper doesn't scan, and they're all looking for the code, and it's like always like a. Oh, that's why I make those
Murphy's
sounds.
Law shit.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
just all. So I'm just waiting. It's taking so long. We finally get to the self checkout. We choose the one. We get there, and there's still a total there. And the couple in front of us, nice couple, nice young, like college aged couple, walk out with their groceries, and we're like, what the fuck? And so we can't scan our groceries because there's a total there. So after they leave, I'm no snitch. Push the thing like, hey, there's still a total in here, and she's like, oh, they must have walked out. And
How did she not see them not do the card?
she was busy because those self checkouts, all those people are doing are
the
fixing it.
self-checkout. Yeah.
If you look at the thing, that light's always red. People are constantly with their hand on their hip regretting the decision. I'm done with the self checkout. I'm fucking done with it.
Right, yeah.
And what was her name? Charles? Yeah, I bet you remember her name.
It's hilarious.
That was a test.
was she
so
hot?
why do you remember her name?
Charles don't remember the name. What the hell is wrong with you, fam? Was she hot though?
No, she's like a 50-year-old Hispanic.
Oh, so you like 50-year-old women?
Sounds like you remember everything about her, Charles. Jesus.
Yeah. Well,
Today, we saw her 3 hours ago.
we
Hilarious.
did see her 3 hours ago. So then she goes after them. So now we're waiting because she's going to check the lot. I'm still waiting again for a new
Damn.
thing. So I'm like, I'm about to switch checkouts. She comes back. She goes, I don't know what happens. She avoids it. We go, we check out all our stuff, put the card in. It says it charges a card. And then right before we go to bag our groceries, the total comes up again. Like we owe it more money.
So it's the machine.
It's a machine. The machine's fucked. And I don't think it's even charging the card.
Right.
And we do it 3 times. We press the thing for Maria. She doesn't come. She's helping.
Oh, shit.
At this point, it's been a minute. It's been too long that I've been waiting to get these
At this
groceries.
point, it's time to steal.
It's time to steal. It's steal o'clock. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
It's steal 30.
Honesty is over. It's past honesty now.
I go, I'm going to give it a few seconds. If she doesn't come back, and I swipe the card a few more times. I can only be told that it's paid for so many times before I go, it's paid for. I don't care what the screen says.
Right.
So I grab the bags. I head out. This motherfucker stops Maria. And while I'm halfway out the door with my bag in my hand, this white
This white guy.
man told on me.
You snitched on your girl.
He snitched on me.
She's gonna cook you these groceries, these free groceries.
See? You want these warm hugs? You want to keep getting these warm hugs?
She's giving people dead hugs for you. And you snitch on her.
I'm out here dead fishing my hugs to my friends who need a warm hug. You know how much comedians kill themselves? My warm hugs have saved some of these men.
Yeah, now there's gonna be a lot of dead comics. And you snitched on them.
you and fucking Maria's hands. You have blood on your hands, the both of you. And every
Hilarious.
time I see her. Yeah, but that's it. And so then we went back and paid.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to unbag my shit at the door.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I would have just left the groceries and just bounced. Like,
I
what
wanted
did
to,
you-
but I was also so hungry.
Right.
Like,
It's time to pay somebody to cook for me
you're
at
right.
that point.
Yeah. I do that a lot too. I'll have a bad day and I go, that's it. I'm eating something bad. Do you do that? You reward
we
yourself
all
with
do.
a treat when you've had a bad day?
Yeah.
You do?
That's the story of America. That's all everybody does.
I don't feel like you would. I feel like you'd be like,
I eat when I'm
having
sleepy.
a broccolini. It's healthy.
hilarious.
It's water. You seem healthy.
I eat when I'm sleepy. I'm in a writer's room right now. And today I was like nodding off. And I was like, I'm going to go in the kitchen. Whatever's in there, that's within health reasons. So I just had some skinny popcorn and some apples. I was just eating just to stay awake. When I chew, I stay awake.
Trying to stay awake when you're sleepy
Right.
is it's like a torture.
Yes.
Isn't it? When
Yeah.
you're in a writer, especially when you're in a writer's room and they're paying you to be there
Yeah.
and your brain's supposed to be working, it gets so foggy and like crazy at times that you're like, I actually might need to put my head down.
Yeah. Because it's the torture that they use at black sites, like at Gitmo,
At what?
at black sites, or when they keep you awake when you want to sleep. It's a literal form of torture.
But what is a black site?
That's when they kidnap you, take you some like prison cell that ain't listed, and get information out of you.
Whoa.
Some CIA shit. Don't worry about it. You good.
Oh no.
Yeah, you brought
not
you-
Dr. Ian and the CIA.
You paid for the groceries. You good.
Okay, Maria's the head of the CIA.
Yeah, if you hadn't paid for the groceries, I'd worry about
Freaking
you.
freeze. You're freaking stealing.
Freaking stealing. Hilarious.
What's the most unhealthy thing that you do?
I'm cutting back on like fucking with like drugs.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do smoke weed. Do you smoke weed?
Nah, I would do gummies and shit.
Gummies.
But during the
okay.
pandemic, like I was just like
What were you doing?
popping them, just gummies.
Oh, gummies. That's
Yeah, and shrooms and
Oh, that's the
You
good
know.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Now we're talking.
now I'm just like, let me just chill for a
Don't
minute.
you get bored? See, I quit smoking weed and I was like, I'm going to try for a month and
Mhm.
see if it changes anything. And it was fine. And I, like, sure, I had a little more energy.
Yeah.
But boy, was I bored. I mean, what do we do with the extra time?
I just my mind
More
slows
time
down.
to sit? To think? I need less of that. I need less to think.
I mean, I feel you, but I can't even think on it.
Oh.
So I'm like, let me
Same.
So I guess that's why. I guess it works.
Yeah, no, it's doing exactly
Kim, I'll
what
be
it was.
talking to you and I forget your name.
I
know?
have no idea we're even podcasting right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know when we started. So
I'm in a padded room in a psych ward right now,
yeah,
screaming at the camera.
hilarious.
Scary. I did a podcast with Roseanne, and she said, "Oh God, what were we talking about?" I was talking about how I have imposter syndrome, and she's like talking about how she's getting older, and she's like, I have a huge fear that I'm telling people I'm Roseanne, and it's not me, and I just liked Roseanne.
That's pretty funny. That's something that's old. That's a really funny thing.
It's especially if like you're someone who's at a TV show, like you could be like, oh, maybe I was just a fan of this person, and I've grown into
To thinking that yeah.
Oh God, are you religious at all?
Nah, more spiritual. I grew up kind of religious, like in church and shit, but yeah, more like spiritual and
What
shit.
kind of church?
Like you were talking about Presbyterian bagels when we started, like Pentecostal,
Ooh,
which is like the Church of England.
Yeah,
Like,
my
it's just-
cousins.
yeah.
I used to stay the night at my cousin's house, and we used to sneak out of the house and watch the Pentecostals.
Watch the Pentecostals.
Yeah, because they go crazy. They dance. They.
But it's not the active one. It's like
Oh, it's not the active one.
it's weird. Like
We had the dancey ones.
the dancey ones, like the
No, but they would pass out, and the spirit would take over them.
Yeah, it's not that one.
Oh.
I wish it was that one.
Pentecostals are like the denim skirt.
Oh
The denim skirt.
no, that's Mormon.
Yeah, the Pentecostals are like
Pull up a penna.
yeah. The Pentecostals are like the English version of Catholics.
Who are the people that lay on the ground? And I thought those were Pentecostals.
Snake handlers.
Snake handlers.
Yeah, who are those? That's Pentecostal.
It's Pentecostal.
And I think you blurred out some.
I told you I don't go to church no more. So I wasn't lying.
Oh yeah, that was a fun. I liked experimental with the different churches. I went to a fucked up church one time with my friend, and I remember I was like 8 years old, and it was a church sleepover. Bad sign. Bad sign. I didn't get diddled.
Lucky you.
It was a church sleepover, and then we do this thing in the middle of the thing, and they take everyone and give everyone a piece of paper. I'm 8 years old, and then told us to write down our biggest secret and our biggest sin. And the thing that we've been holding in our whole lives. And now I've got this fucking pressure on me to think of a secret. Because I'm like, God damn it, I don't have
Church
one.
made you lie.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's writing down their secrets. There's little girls crying. There's a tear rolling down their cheek. I had nothing.
Church is supposed to make you a better person. This church was making you a bad person. It's making you lie.
I'm pacing the halls. I hit my dog. I was like, what could I say? What could I say? I don't even remember. I think eventually I was like, I could be nicer to myself. Eventually I did break myself down. I found something that was wrong and I was like, I could be nicer to my sister. and then we had to write it down and then we had to burn it into a flame.
Oh, that doesn't. That sounds like you went to church in L.A.
That does sound like LA
that sounds
church.
like a drum circle, or the end of Burning Man.
That's true. That's the same way you end, or every full moon here.
Yeah.
Every full moon, Sarah calls me. She's like, "We have to burn a pot." I'm like, "What do you mean burn a pot?" And she and I've done it with her a couple times, and eventually she called me. She's like, "It's a good one. Burn a pot tonight." I was like, "I'm not burning another pot." And she's like, "That it makes your dreams come true." I was like, "My dreams are coming true." And she goes, "Yeah, we burned a pot together." I'm like, "It wasn't the pot. It wasn't the pot, but it could be. Who knows?
It could be the pot. Why even take the chance?
You're right. I should have just burned another pot.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because then I'm out in fucking a nightgown burning a pot under the full moon. It's like, I'm not a homeowner. You know, I live in an apartment complex with other people. Like, you can't be acting crazy like that when you're not a homeowner. That's a homeowner's.
Yeah, she's saying that because she lives out in the woods.
Yeah, she lives in the woods. You can burn a pot.
You can burn a pot.
Yeah. Not me. They're going to call the police on me.
Yeah, you ain't got no balcony.
The homeless are going to come around and stay warm in it. I'm like, hey, these are my quit getting warm on my dreams.
Yeah, we dreamed that you'd have dreams so that we could get warm.
This was our dream.
Thank you for dreaming. So that our dream could be answered.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Where are you from originally?
Born in England. Raised in Jamaica, grew up in New York.
That's insane.
What?
I don't know.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And your mother lives in the same town. Well, I won't say the town, but your mother lives in the same town as my mother.
Yeah, because we did that show.
We did the show with Rogan years ago, and you hitchhiked with us.
Yeah.
in my mom's van.
Yeah, and then you dropped me off basically next door. My mom lives next door to your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bananas.
That was so cute.
Yeah.
And what did you think of my family?
Cool as shit.
Kind of crazy.
Especially since they live next to me.
Yeah. You have to be. They're Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
They'll come knocking.
I'm from New York, so we're used to Puerto Ricans.
Oh, yeah.
That's a part of, in New York, Puerto Ricans can say the N-word. They're a part of us. You know
I
what
said
I'm
it once in 2015 in New York, and no one cared.
No one cared. Yeah.
I went in and I went like this.
They're
I
like,
see the
they're like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, she has a Puerto Rican ass.
She
could say it.
I had to lift my jacket after I said it.
Yeah.
I was like, don't worry.
Yeah, whenever you say it in New York.
Yeah, not anymore. That's what that girl Gina Rodriguez, I was just talking about. She got canceled.
Because she said it?
Because she sang it on Instagram.
But
Can we pull it up when she said it? It's pretty good funny.
Who's tripping? Is it black people or white people?
I think it's white people.
That's the thing.
And some black people. And then if you have some black people with most white people, that's a powerful combo.
Yeah.
White people powered by a few black people, that does something to the white people. It makes them feel like not only are they white, but yeah.
But Gina Rodriguez, though, she been like, it's like J-Lo saying the N-word. She been famous for a minute, so you kind of lose your entitlement to say it.
Yeah, this is it. Oh, yeah. You kind of can't, especially if you're like a clean actress,
Yeah. She's from Fast and Furious?
No. No, that's Michelle. She's done a few like movies. She's in a new one with Damon Wayans Jr. right now. Yeah, click on that. Let's see what that does. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Here, let me try to find a better one. Right?
Oh, yeah, she was singing the Fuji song.
Maybe if it's black people from a different part of the country than the East Coast,
so yeah,
then it's an issue.
The way she said it, it was a little. It felt a little white. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, then that's an issue.
If you say it and it doesn't come out smooth, that's also another problem.
Yeah, she looks too. Let me see. She Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
to a song I love that I grew up on. I love Lauryn Hill, and I really am sorry if I offended you.
Sound too proper. You sound too proper, Gina.
I wish we could find the original video.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. It says that they worked really hard
When he
at
says
scrubbing it off.
when it says critics, it's like ain't no black critics.
No.
It's like that's you mean white people slam the actress.
Critics is white people.
Critics is white people.
Let's see who's saying this stuff. Ashley 2.0, white.
Yeah. See,
Spider versus that lady's white. And what's this? If Beale Street could twerk, Cameroonima. Well, that might not be very white.
yeah. I just don't know. If black,
Cameroonima, that is, I don't know what that is.
I don't know if Black Twitter was tripping over this.
No, they probably loved it. Black Twitter is actually the funniest social media,
Yeah.
I think. I'm fucking done. You know what? Do you think that Puerto Ricans should be allowed to say it?
I mean, sometimes when some of them say it, it's a little vindictive.
It is.
But you know,
if
what
you
I
would
mean?
have heard the way she said it,
So
it was
if you
fine.
don't,
But
right.
like it was like it did. If it's not smooth, it doesn't hit.
Yeah,
right.
if you ain't saying it right, then you can't say it.
If you have
it's
to
malicious,
think about it before you say it, and it doesn't just come out of your mouth, you
Right.
shouldn't be saying it.
Right. And then she was just at home saying it.
She was singing
Into
while she
her
was getting
phone?
her makeup done on a live,
Oh yeah,
and she sang along to it, and someone was recording the live.
I feel
Waiting. They knew that Lauryn Hill song had the N-word in it, and they just waited.
it's almost like she was trying to prove she was down, and she was allowed.
And she was in the makeup chair, so she was feeling herself.
Yeah.
Something about that makeup chair when they're doing the makeup and they have those lights and the bulbs like that.
I never had that.
You have, yes, you have. You've been in makeup chairs. Stop it,
I get in the makeup chair, and they're like, "Oh, you good?"
Dr. Ian. What are you eating?
They're like, "You're good." They may put something on me so I don't like
Sweat,
shine,
shine.
but that's about it. And I'm happy too. I was just be like, all right,
God,
cool.
guys are so lucky.
I mean, you could go without it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Well, now that I have a boyfriend, I don't want him to hear this, but I'm really gonna.
Let it go.
I'm already here in an oversized sweatshirt. I'm ready.
You got him.
Yeah.
You got him.
I'm ready.
Call it? Like, there's a thing. Who's telling women to like wear makeup and do all the things they do? Who's doing it? Is it the white man? Like, is it other women? Is it a combination of white men and white? Like, who's doing this? Who's dictating the beauty standards?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, it's all a vicious cycle because then
Yeah.
the other women are doing it, and even if they don't want to do it, it pushes you to do it. Because
Oh.
like, if you're a natural beauty, they're doing their makeup to do like now people do makeup that's natural beauty makeup. Like it looks like you just woke up makeup. So now it makes the bitches that really for real just woke up that used to be beautiful. They're like, "What's wrong? Are you sick?" And it's like, "No, I for real just woke up. Like I for real woke up. Like I didn't. That girl woke up an hour ago and then put some stuff under her eye and then went back to sleep."
Hilarious.
And that's the problem. But if you're single, this is what I like to do, and I think this is a good idea. If you're going on a first date, go without makeup.
Oh yeah.
Because then if he wants to go on a second date, then you can wear makeup and you just get hotter. If
But
he likes you after the first date,
Suppose he doesn't want to go on a second date because you weren't hot enough on the first date. What if? Because sometimes they'll be like, the guys will be like, she's hot, and she was cool to hang out with, and then if they see you without makeup, it could work both ways. Then it's the second.
you're saying like, what if you didn't get a second date and maybe I was nervous the first date, so I actually kind of weird. They're like, this beast was weird. Not only was she a beast, she was also weird. When I could have been decently hot and weird, and you could have been like, well, I hang out with her, she was fine.
Yeah.
And then the second time I could be less nervous without makeup, and you could be like, she's cool. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, it could work both ways.
Who knows? But I'm done with the makeup. And these bitches need to stop getting Botox and lying on social media. Tell us you got the Botox. Stop lying. Not even tell us, but stop lying.
You ever got Botox?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I got Botox. Me and Sarah got drunk at a birthday party once and got Botox like at the Beverly Hills Hotel downstairs where they make milkshakes by this other lady who was drunk. It felt very druggy, but it was just Botox. And then I was real tight. She was real loosey with the Botox. I didn't.
She put extra shots in there.
Yeah. I looked just very neutral for a while.
Hilarious.
I might go back and get it again. I gotta tell you, it does.
So
make
you
a
only did it
difference.
once.
I did it. Yeah, I did Botox once. I've gotten filler before.
Oh yeah. I don't even know what the difference is between filler and Botox.
Botox tightens the skin, like makes it tighter so the wrinkles go away. And filler fills. It's like actual stuff that goes inside and then cements and gets hard and fills different spots so you can bring out dimensions.
Damn.
Like instead of lipo, it's like the opposite. It's like adding something.
Right.
So filler fucks. But they don't know what's going to happen in years to it in your face.
It might affect you.
And you know what I said? Bring it on. I said bring it on. Bring it on. I don't give a shit, dude. If it
who cares about later?
Who cares about later?
I'm trying to live now.
I'm trying to live now, and I'm trying to look good from the side.
Every quote on the internet says live in the present. And now you're fillering in the present.
And then
they're talking about what might happen later.
You're
Fuck
right.
that shit.
Shoot for the stars. Get the Botox.
Yeah.
Land in the moon. Whatever it is. Whatever all of those things mean. Fucking do the shit. Get the surgery. Fuck it. Die on the bed. Leave your family because you wanted a BBL. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it.
What do you think about all the girls getting BBLs?
They are disgusting. I'll say.
Are you saying that because you have a natural one and they trying to get to your level?
Well, I just don't think they look good. I think that they look very fake, and they like.
Yeah.
You know, there's a certain kind of I guess men like this. I don't know, but there's this certain kind of like over sexual that makes me uncomfortable. If someone is out and they're like very like, you ever meet a girl and she's just sexual? She just obviously wants to get fucked and she doesn't care who knows and she flirts and she's like too sexual makes me really uncomfortable. I feel like I'm being touched by watching someone be too sexual.
I think guys don't like it when somebody's too easy either. Mm-hmm. Or because they're like, oh, she's like that with everybody, so this is not special.
Right.
Is that what you mean? Like a person like that?
No, it makes me uncomfortable in the way that, have you ever seen someone that's blackout drunk trying to tell you a story and they keep getting closer and their eyes are all wobbly and you
I would hate that, male or female.
Yeah. You kind of feel weird watching them. I feel like that when someone's too sexual.
Right.
So, what were we talking about? How did I even get into this?
From BBLs.
Oh, so when I see a BBL, it's just like a jarring amount of ass where it's like, it's almost sexual. I mean, it is sexual, but it's like, it's too much.
Yeah. Because it's just a cartoony.
Yes. And it reminds me, one time me and Sarah went to a strip club in Austin, and we were having a good time. Everything was cool. Mm-hmm. Suddenly, we smelled something. I said, what is that? Are they serving food here? Did something go bad? And I look over, and without even knowing the smell was coming from there, I saw the look in this girl's eyes, and I said, it's her.
Oh, shit. That's hilarious.
I just knew. Something in my instincts told me. And this bitch was stinking up the room, section we were in. And she was, of course, naturally the most sexual one around. She was so horny, and she kept just like all the other strippers were cool. Like they were like chilling in the room, kind of just talking, drinking with everyone, dancing a little, being cool. And this one was just like spreading her legs as much as she could and wafting her air, and she was like creating a fan of herself. Damn. It was like she was trying to empty the room. It felt like she was getting revenge on somebody. And I just get scarred by overly sexual people. They freak me out.
They freak you out?
She
must have been like on something.
Yeah, on fucking, she needs to be on some medicine.
It's hilarious.
It was not good.
I'm glad I didn't go to that strip club with y'all.
Why? You would have took her home?
Nah. I wouldn't have been into that smell.
Oh, no. It was
Yeah.
hard. Well, we did get her sent out of the section. Is that mean?
How did y'all get her kicked out her section? Your section?
Yeah, we did.
Would you call security on her?
Well, the manager was hooking up our section. It was a bunch of comics.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it wasn't just me.
You know it's got to be bad when a bunch of comics are like, get this naked girl out of here.
Yeah, this girl stinks. It's like, you guys stink.
Yeah, guys, because you go back to a lot of those comic scripts or some of them, it's squalor. And if you're living in squalor, you're like, hey, man, get this pussy out of here.
It's bad. Yeah, comics are dirty. I remember the comedy store La Jolla Condo.
Oh, the Condo.
Do you remember the Condo? The
Yeah.
Condo is bad. I remember one time I went to sit on the couch and there was like a red stain and they're like, oh, we were putting popsicles in girls' pussies last night. And I was like, ew. And that's the stain on the couch?
Damn.
So that's when you know it's bad, when those guys are being like, get this girl out of here. She has no self-respect.
The popsicle pussy guys.
The popsicle pussy guys have put a stop to it.
Get this vagina out of here.
Well, this is a really stinky way to end this podcast.
I think that's how we started anyway.
Yeah,
I didn't know
true.
you was going to be OCD in a strip club, but all right.
That's true.
It's
a lot of breathing small breaths through the mouth and in the shirt.
Damn.
Anywho, Ian, thank you so much for doing the podcast.
My
Where can
pleasure.
people find you?
Follow me on Instagram at Ian Edwards Comic. I got a podcast. It's about soccer. It's called Soccer Comic Rant. Check it out. It's on YouTube. And at Ian Edwards Comic on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah, make sure you check out Ian. He's one of my friends. I've known him for a long time. One of the
man.
funniest people in the world.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
You too.
Thank you. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, Instagram at Kim Congdon, Patreon.com/Kim Congdon, Twitch.tv/Queen Kong1. My podcast, This Bitch with Sarah Weinshank. This is the other podcast. I'm so tired. Check out my special. It just dropped on YouTube. Childless MILF on YouTube. Make sure you share it with a friend. Leave a comment. And we'll see you next week.
Congrats on the special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.